everybody, it is Friday. We are feeling good. Welcome to the TBT Podcast. I'm your host, Brittany Garcia, and today we have two very special guests on the show. We're used to seeing these guys, the Berman twins, Russell and Ted, but today we have the Berman Sisters, Jenna and Jordan Berman. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
All right. I'm so happy that you guys are here. You know, it's Friday. You probably got a lot going on, but you're hanging out with us instead, so we love it.
We're excited to be here. I'm really excited.
I love that. Let's just dive right into it. I want to get to know you guys. Let's get to know the sisters. Let's start with you, Jenna. You're currently in school. I see at FIU working towards physician's assistant. Mm-hmm. How'd you get into that? What's your end goal?
Okay, so how I got into it, when I was in undergrad, I always knew I wanted to do like something medical.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what. Like first it was medical school, then it switched to dental school, and then I was like, I don't want to be in school for that long. And then I was shadowing doctors, and they were like, why wouldn't you be a physician assistant? It's like the best job ever. It's not as much responsibility.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I looked into it.
It's only like 2 years?
It's 2 years, yeah. And
correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of times too, the PA is usually the one that's seeing the patient.
Yes, yes.
You're like the doctor without the doctor in front of it.
And I'm glad that you realize that,
yeah.
because
a lot of people
don't, and they think like because of the word assistant, they think like you're basically just like a medical assistant who's not trained to do anything. It's like we can literally do every single thing that doctors do.
Yep.
So thank you.
And also with being a PA, can't you do like medical stuff too? Like I know some people that went to physician's assistants, got their degree, and then they're now doing like Botox, filler. Yeah,
that's exactly
and that's what's hot right now.
I want to do like the like plastic surgery, dermatology, like cosmetic side of it. That's what I want to do. Yeah.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
And so Jordan, Miss Jordan, soon to be Mrs. Because I did peep that ring. You are an attorney, right? You graduated from the University of Miami.
Yeah, I am an attorney. I'm a part-time attorney at this point, but I went to University of Miami Law School, and then I took the first job I could get because gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
And it was an insurance defense. Very, very boring.
Snore.
Yeah. And I did that for about 8 months. Left, and we started a cookie company, and I was kind of running that for a bit. And now
wait, we got to go back. Cookie company. We'll touch. Okay. I'm like cookies.
And then I just decided I didn't want to go back into full-time work because it was a lot, and my mental health tanked. And so then I got into part-time work, and I'm loving it, and it's great.
Oh, she's living the life.
I'm living the life.
You're living the life. And so what type of law, I guess you said the insurance that you didn't like and got out of it. When you were in law school, was there a specific type of law that you wanted to do?
I never wanted to be a lawyer.
So you put yourself through all of that. Law school ain't easy.
I went to law school because I didn't know what else I was gonna do. I was a waitress at the time, and I loved being a waitress. Don't get me wrong, to this day, that was my favorite job.
Oh, I
loved it.
I was in the biz for several years. I was a bartender, and I'd work 3 days a week. I was making six figures, and it was like when you left work, you didn't have to do anything. You were done, no responsibilities.
Right.
But then I had to grow up,
Yeah, right. So, I was at that point where I graduated college, and I took a year off. I was a waitress, and I was like, what am I doing? And, in the industry, people kind of tend to treat you poorly. Like, they treat you like you're not more than a waitress. And I was like, I'm going to show all these people. I'm going to law school. And I went, and it's funny, in law school, my advisors would be like, so what do you want to do? What law? I'm like, I don't. I'm just
You're like,
here.
yes.
I'm just here to get my degree. And, so, I had my degree, I passed the bar, and then I had to do what I had to do.
And the bar's that's not easy.
And I still, the truth is, no, it's not easy. The truth is, I still don't enjoy, I still don't want to be a lawyer. I don't enjoy being a lawyer. It's just that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I have my degree, might as well use it, and the money comes in. And
Part of it was dad kind of forcing us.
Oh, our dad was.
It was big on get your degree, get your degree.
Yeah. And don't stop at undergrad. Go and get your.
And if I'm paying for your pursuing, you are not majoring in communication.
Yes.
You are majoring in something.
So many people, especially they go into college and they don't really know what they do, or they think I'm going to go in for communications or marketing, and I'm like, first of all, having a degree in marketing, no offense to anybody who has a degree in marketing, it's kind of like you don't
does, and you're not going to get anywhere with it.
No, it's like, where are you going to go?
You know what's funny
Same
is that
page.
I switched my major midway through undergrad from business to elementary education because I thought I wanted to be a teacher, and my dad literally made me switch schools. I had to transfer out of UM
to FAU.
FAU.
Hey, I'm an FAU girl right here.
And nothing. FAU's a great school. We were just driving through the campus like, this is a great school. But I had a breakdown, and I was like, I got to go back to UM, so I switched my major back to business, and that was it.
There you are. So let's now, all right, now let's talk cookies.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did that get started? Whose idea was it? Like, give me the whole backstory here.
Jordan comes up with all the ideas. She's the creative mind. It was during like COVID, during quarantine. Everyone was coming up with like ideas. And
busy.
Jordan, how did we think? I don't know. I think you came to me randomly and just said.
Well, a lot of cookie companies were popping up.
Yeah, and like we're actually really good bakers. Like our
That's
mom,
what I was gonna ask. I'm like, did you have a background in
Our
it?
mom is like amazing, and she taught us so much growing up, and so we know we're good at that. And so Jordan's like, all the, like the thing right now is like these crazy looking cookies and like big.
Like the big massive.
Yep,
like,
the ones that you do the slow break open.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
And so Jordan was like, I think we should start a cookie company, and she's like really good at design and stuff. So like we came up with this like really cool box that was like, what people would want to Instagram and like so
yes. You guys get it. You get it.
The coolest.
It really was the coolest.
Say so myself,
the coolest box.
The coolest product.
We got to link whatever product right now. Put this on the screen so we can see.
It was a black box. We called it the cookie jar. So it said the cookie jar in gold lettering, and you open it up, and each cookie was individually packaged in a clear
It was just very luxurious looking.
It was like
Yeah, but I don't know. It kind of started to become a little bit of a pain because like I was in school, she wasn't working or doing anything, and so she was like. I was like, Jordan, you have to be okay with the fact that like I'm not going to be able to be there to help a lot because I'm in school, I'm studying 24/7. She's like, it's fine, it's fine. She's like, I just need you to promote it, and I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah.
But over time, it was like built up like just anger and stress Jordan had from like me not being able to help, and then we got into like a huge fight, and it's like, you know what,
maybe it's not worth.
And not to mention, I'm just gonna go on the record and say that all of these cookie companies make it seem like the cookie business is super profitable.
Yeah. The margin is minimal.
Like a lot of people were ordering our cookies, but like we weren't making that much.
Yeah, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze at the end of the day.
Yeah. So,
it's understandable.
But it was fun. It was a great experience, and I'm glad, like we got to run a company for a little bit. It taught us a lot. And it kind of like taught us the direction we want to go in. Our dad's an entrepreneur. We always thought we wanted to do that, and after running it, we were like,
no, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't really want to do that.
Then you dabbled in a little bit of it, and you're good. Put it on the resume. Check. Go.
Right.
Moving on. Right. So I did mention obviously that you got engaged. I did peep your Instagram and see that. Let's see the ring. Love it. Love it. Beautiful, simple, and elegant. Yeah. So tell me about the proposal, and then we'll get to you also.
Okay. And we won't talk about how she copied the stone that I want.
I had no say in the stone. My fiance, from day one, I remember it's like we were kidding, like 3 weeks into dating. He's like, what kind of ring am I going to get you? And I wanted just a circle, like nothing.
A solitaire.
He was like, no, it's emerald or nothing. And I'm like,
but my whole thing was
ring.
I've always wanted emerald, like that's like my dream. And as a Reed, I was like, you're not getting her an emerald. She doesn't even want that. Yeah. And he's like, yes, I am. I'm like, no, you're not.
You're like, no,
you're not. But no, and I don't care. Like, and Reed is the sweetest. He like when he did it, they got me like emerald earrings.
Yeah,
like, and I was like,
no, I can't tell you about the whole proposal. It is so long.
Okay. That'll be episode 2.
That this man
basically
went to.
Jordan can figure out everything. She's the nosiest. She can't go with the flow. No, she can't go with the flow. She has to be in control of every single thing. So he had to plan this out like months and months and months and months in advance. I had to, like, everyone in the family had to, like, we had to make stuff up. It was the craziest thing how he pulled it off. We have no idea how he pulled it off.
I will summarize it. We took a trip to California. We were supposed to be going out for a friend's wedding. They ultimately postponed the wedding, so he used it as an excuse to take a trip to California anyway. We went out there. We were doing the road trip up, like LA, Malibu, Santa Barbara, Big Sur. And we were just supposed to stop in Big Sur for dinner at this really well-known resort, and then go to Palo Alto for 2 days. And I was like so excited to go to Palo Alto. And he's like, Bernie, nothing's in Palo Alto. I was like, well, I am excited to go. So I thought we were just stopping for dinner. Long story short, we stopped for dinner, and he had like the whole proposal set up at the resort, and we ended up staying.
Well, no, he had like one
of
of the workers when they checked in for dinner. He had one of the like workers say, oh, like we
Like,
have
what party
this,
you
we
taking
have
for
this,
dinner?
but she
Like,
said like we
everything
have
was
this
set up.
special room that usually
Oh,
is
yeah.
never open. Would you guys want to just like check it out
Just
and
in
maybe
case you ever
possibly
wanna
stay here in the future?
And I'm
She
like,
didn't
this
know
place
that
is so out of
room,
budget, but whatever.
that
I'm, like,
room
going to
was
look
set
at it
up with the
anyway.
whole entire like
Yeah.
Right.
everything.
And then it
So-
all
But
unfolded.
it was
Yeah.
very, I mean, that was like the 2-minute synopsis of a
Very elaborate.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
like 30-minute story.
So you said yes, and you'll live
I
happily
said
ever
yes, and
after.
now we're getting married. And wedding planning, let me tell you something, is not fun.
No.
No, I
It's
get-
not fun.
And so let's talk about you a little bit. So what are you single? Are you dating? Can we talk about it? Is it taboo?
We can talk about it. I
Give the people what they
Jenna's
want.
Very, like,
That's okay.
No,
You,
I know everyone wants to
talk
to
about
talk
it.
about
you can
that.
just say you can just say I'm off. You know, at the table, or I'm taken, or you don't have to say anything.
I'm single.
Okay. There you go.
I'm single.
You're single,
I'm
and
just
she's ready to
direct.
mingle. Or are you like, nah, I just want to be on my own?
No, I'm not ready to mingle.
Okay.
I'm just like
It's not that
I
she's
don't know.
ready.
Not forcing
You're
it.
So like,
I'm a very I'm pretty independent.
Yeah.
And like I usually will find that person and I'll be in a relationship with them, and then if it's over, like I probably won't for a little bit. Like I want to be by myself.
Yeah.
Like
Just let it
my own, like
occur,
figure out my
yeah.
own. And I'm so busy right now. Like I'm just focusing on myself. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I said, just it'll be organic. You never know.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just let it happen.
Yeah.
It's when you least
And that's
expect
what
it.
I always tell people. Like my friends who are like, I'm never gonna get a boyfriend. I'm like, just stop
Just
it.
let it
It's 'cause you're trying too
Stop.
hard.
Yes, when you try,
It is
true.
never gonna happen.
It
It's
is
when
very
you
true.
don't expect
Yeah.
like the person just pops
Yep.
up in your life. So
That's the same
yeah.
thing that happened to my husband. I was like, just got out of a relationship, wasn't ready. I was like, all right, this is my time to be single, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like 3 months later, I was like, I love you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, it just
Yeah.
happens that way. So just let it organic and
I
flow.
wasn't even into my fiance. I was into his best friend. And
Oh.
and I tried setting him up with my friend, and I set them up I picked out his outfit for their date. I was like so excited, and like 2 weeks later, he kissed me randomly one night. He's like, I've been into you for months. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm not into you. And then
There you
here I am,
are.
very much into him.
Very
So
much
yeah,
into
no,
him.
it's like, it really is. When you don't try, when you're not expecting it, it
Yep.
just happens.
Love that.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you guys, if you had to describe yourself in 3 words, you kind of already touched on it a little bit, and I'm almost like I feel like I can answer this already now, getting to know you. But let's start with you. Like, describe yourself in 3 words if you had to.
Okay. Let's see.
Take a shot.
I don't like describing myself. I would say I am. Why are you laughing?
Because I have like my own description.
No, and they're gonna be.
Oh, let's do that.
No.
Let's flip flop. Okay,
It's gonna be mean.
let's go. Jordan,
Yours would be mean too.
we gotta go.
already.
All right, describe your sister in 3
All right.
words.
All right. Ooh, I keep hitting.
It's okay. We'll bill you later.
All right. All right. Give me a second. We're
It's
gonna cut
fine.
This part out because I gotta.
We'll
give me a
edit.
second. So, I'm trying to find the right word that's not like.
Jordan.
No.
We gotta start a
You
fight.
can throw some nice
No, okay,
ones in
okay,
there,
okay.
too.
She's very caring. She is.
Wait for it.
God, see, this
Just
is hard.
say
I
it.
gotta, guys, I gotta like. What I'm
Do you want to
trying
come
say-
back to
Just
it?
say it.
No, I
And
can't because it doesn't like. I want to say irresponsible, but it's not that you're irresponsible. It's like
no,
it's not-
she's just trying to say that because like she's my older sister. She's
a
been like
free
my
s-
mom my whole life.
Yeah, but like I take. I don't
Maybe
know.
she's a
This
free
is hard.
soul.
This is a hard question. This is a much harder question than I thought.
Okay.
Okay, I will say I'm very stubborn.
Okay.
Okay.
I am caring though. I'm caring. I'm stubborn.
And independent.
Mm-hmm.
See?
There you go.
So
Yeah.
irresponsible, maybe not the right word. She does what she wants.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Jordan thinks I'm irresponsible just because like when I'm alone, I do everything myself. Like I don't need anyone's help. But then when I'm with her, since we have that, like, she's like been my mother, my second mom my whole life. Like, she takes care of me and thinks like I'm the most irresponsible because she steps up and does everything.
As an
Gotcha.
example, we are currently living together. Okay. She lives with me and my fiance. My fiance and I bought a house together, and 2 weeks in, 2 weeks into buying the house, she moved in, and she's still there. Okay, so she has not left, and she has admitted herself, like, you guys are like my parents. I just like let you guys do the dishes and stuff. No.
You know, since you guys pay the bills, I figured it's only fair. that you guys do the dishes.
I pay rent.
And I'm like, no, that is not. So that's what I meant. She's just very like, whatever, around me, but by herself, she's very independent. Yeah. So, what'd you say? Caring, stubborn,
Independent.
independent.
Okay, your turn for her.
Okay.
I already know.
What? You are strong. You're very confident. And you. Here's where the negative one comes. You.
You can say it. What word do you always say I am? You can say it. Don't hold back now.
What do I say?
Controlling.
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it.
All right.
Oh my gosh, she's the most
You said.
strong, confident, controlling.
I'll take it. Hey.
That's good. It's good balance.
That's like Jordan to a T.
Two positives and one that we got to work on.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, but it's also
better. It's like I've improved a little.
Yeah, the classic cliche question is like, what do you guys like to do for fun? And I know for myself, when people ask me, like,
I hate it.
what are your hobbies or what do you like to do for
I
fun?
to lay in bed.
Me too. And I'm like, and I say, no, I literally say wine and dine. My idea of a good time is going out to eat, having good food, having dirty martinis, and like getting dressed up and like having conversation. That's my idea. That's my hobby, you know?
I think, yeah.
I mean, like, is that like, is there anything in particular you guys do for fun that maybe like people don't know about? Maybe you are. I mean, do you like to binge watch Netflix? That's your idea of a good time?
Jordan.
Jenna doesn't watch TV. She doesn't watch TV.
Really?
She doesn't watch movies. She doesn't read books. She.
Exposed.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
That's just because like I think I've formed like ADHD a little bit in the past like year or two, and so like now whenever I'm like sitting still and they're like, Jenna, like watch a movie, and I literally can't. Like I'm like, I could be doing something way more productive right now. I could be studying because like I need to do that. I just like can't. I don't like sitting still and watching shows or movies or reading.
You could just get distracted.
So okay, so I'll say like
I'm like that too.
My like. Honestly, we both do the same thing for fun. It's hanging out with our family.
Yeah.
We're both not big drinkers. We don't really go out. But I would say ordering in food.
Yeah.
Hanging out with our family. And
just relaxing.
Laying in bed.
Yeah, so you guys are low key. There's nothing wrong with that. I asked the
low-key.
question because a lot of times people think that like fun always has to be like, I love to go hiking and canoeing. And I'm like, that sounds miserable.
Yeah.
That sounds like a job. Like I would never want to do that.
Yeah.
So this one, that might be an interesting question then too, because you guys have kind of done so much. You guys are both educated and gone to school and started businesses, and you know you're an influencer and you have a big, huge online presence. So it's like, where do you think you see yourself in 10 years or 5 years? Like where do you think that it's gonna be something like as expected, or maybe like low key, maybe obviously married, kids?
Yeah,
5
for sure
years
married
probably
and
I'll
kids,
have a kid. But I can't even. That's not even on the radar right
It's
now.
funny.
Day by day.
Well, it's funny because like we always. Growing up, we're like, we want to be married by this
we all
age.
do
We
that.
want to have
25.
Yeah.
kids by this age, whatever.
Second kid at 28.
But like our dad, he remarried like a couple years ago, and he actually had babies. So like we have a little brother and little sister, and we're around them like all the time, and we're oh my gosh,
We have no baby
we are
fever,
like now
mother.
we don't even know when we want a kid. like we obviously want kids, but now we're like.
Different, yeah.
In the 30s seems better.
Yeah, no, that's very common these
yeah.
days. I was the same way you guys were. I was like, oh my god, I want to be like engaged at 22.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
24,
right.
and then when you're 24, you're like, oh my god, no.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like way later. So there's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but to answer your question,
Yeah.
I think where we see ourselves married, children, living
to
like
each other.
right next door to each other.
Settled down more. or
Yeah,
less.
but career-wise, I'll probably be a PA for a couple of years, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that forever. I could see myself more doing like influencing stuff.
Yeah. Right, modeling, doing that sort of thing. Because I mean nowadays
It's
too,
just
that's
a better.
money.
It's like it's more money than a lot of jobs, and then also it's like you're on your own time, kind of. Like I don't want to be working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I don't.
Some people, I feel you like the flexibility. You like the free spirit aspect of it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are going to go ahead and cut to a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to play Name That Berman.
So it's funny, just in interviewing at the event, we noticed there was one influencer that had
We're not
No
gonna say
personality.
No
names,
personality.
but-
And there's one, and there's
Yeah,
one,
do
and
say it.
there's one, Alexa Collins, who's like, you can tell. It's
Bubbly.
Just, like, very,
She's very- yeah.
she can talk.
Super
Like,
nice.
We actually
she
just
seems
said that on
really
the way
nice.
here, because, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, from social media, like, people judge me. Whatever, like,
Everyone's got something
you
to
see
say.
someone, and, like, you see the pictures they post, and you think, like, oh, they're probably dumb, they've got
Yeah.
no personality, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it sucks that people do that, but
But I'm
whatever.
not saying
and
I
so
judged
we were,
Alexa. I'm saying that
No,
like people don't have
we even-
personalities, and when you find someone that does,
Does.
it's like refreshing.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
And we
you're
were
not
saying-
bad. You're not
Yeah.
wrong in saying that.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Like
Right.
nowadays, if you do find someone that's like younger or like I say like in that generation, because
Yeah.
like I didn't grow up with I'm like in the last generation that didn't grow up with social media.
Yeah.
Like my first social media was MySpace when I was in
No,
high
same,
school.
Same.
In
Yeah,
high
yeah,
school.
yeah.
Okay,
I was
yeah.
in middle school.
MySpace.
And so
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
okay, yeah, like this is like weird.
MySpace
Now
was
people are
honestly
growing
the
up
best
with
social
it.
media program of
I
all
know,
ever.
right? Let's bring back the top
MySpace.
8.
Oh my, do you have to, like, pick what song you wanted when
No,
people were-
MySpace really was the goat.
It was
Where's Tom? Tom, where are you at? We need you back. We miss you. Okay, so we're gonna play a really fun game here. Obviously, when I mentioned Russ and Ted Berman, the Berman twins of Berman Raton, they are. I mean, I've always been able to tell them apart. I don't know what it is. I think it's just maybe because their personalities are so different. But we have employees here that still can't tell them apart when they walk by.
Really?
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm going to show you guys really quickly, just so you guys know too. Okay, just to give a little like cheat sheet.
Okay,
all
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. No, I
so,
need this.
but you can't look when we're doing it. Okay. So this right here is Russ, and right next to him is Ted.
Okay.
Okay.
But like to be honest, off of those pictures, I can't even tell.
I mean,
the
they.
person who we just.
I can.
You really?
I think it's when you get to know their personalities, then you're like,
oh gosh,
okay.
maybe I can.
See? Oh no, I can tell. Okay, wait. That's Russ, and that's Ted.
Yep.
We went into Russ's office, and Ted came in after.
Oh, perfect. That's what I thought.
All right. So let's
I
dive
didn't even. Okay.
right into it. So some are going to be just Russ and Ted, and we're gonna show the viewers what you guys are looking at as well. Okay. Don't swipe. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Who is this right here? Is this Russ or Ted? Name
Can I
that
zoom? Can I
Berman.
zoom?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
That is Russ.
Ding, 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 ding. Winner, chicken dinner. That is Russ. Okay. This is from their 40th birthday trip to Nashville, actually.
Okay.
Yeehaw. Which one's Russ and which one's Ted?
Russ is on
No. Russ is on.
the right.
Hold on.
Russ is on the right. Ted's on the left.
Ding, 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 ding. They're taking it. This might be a clean sweep, but wait, I haven't gotten to the throwbacks, okay?
Okay. We're ready.
Okay. Russ or Ted?
Ted.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, am I making this too easy? All right, let's go. All right, I gotta throw a hard one
Maybe
out
we're
there.
just too good.
There, fair. Touche. All right, this one might be a little more tough, okay?
Okay.
Russ is
on the
right.
Wait, hold on.
Russ is
Don't
on the
say
right,
who's right
Ted's on
until
the
we
left.
both guess. You said
I'm right.
Russ is on the right.
Russ is on the right. Ted's on the left.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
No, you're copying me.
No, I was literally.
Is that
We got it
wrong?
You got it right. Okay, last one. This is the most recent. They were actually featured in, I think it was Men's Health. They were the America's Fittest Twin Attorneys.
They said that.
Yeah, so which one is
All
Russ
right,
and
hold
which
on.
one is
So
Ted?
I get to guess this first, so that you don't say I'm copying you.
Oh, that's easy. Russ is on the right. Ted's on the left.
They're right. Clean sweep. A plus, 100%.
It's I can tell
No,
by
you
their
know
eyes.
what? I shouldn't have done the bottle. Cheat sheet. No, I'm just joking.
To be honest with you, this picture does not.
They look way more
Yeah.
like I feel like way more like twins.
Yeah, they look more like there than they do
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Well, clean sweep.
All right,
They know
guys.
the Berman brothers now.
100%. It's a Berman thing. Berman's
Yeah.
Bermans.
There.
Yeah.
There we go. It's the Berman telepathy. All right, so this next game is sister telepathy. So,
I'm so excited for this.
yeah, how well? Okay, so you clearly know Russ and Ted by their faces. How well do you know each other? So I'm gonna give you guys a couple easy ones, couple softballs, but then I'm gonna give you guys, I think maybe some that are a little bit more difficult. But all in all, you guys should be good. So all you're gonna do is I'm gonna direct the question at one or the other, and then you guys are both gonna write the answer and then show it to the screen.
Okay.
Okay? So, all right, let's start. Jenna.
So I'm writing down this.
Both of you are going to write because
Okay,
you're
okay.
going to write your guess and she's going to write the correct answer.
Oh, okay,
And then
okay,
vice
okay.
versa. So,
Okay.
all right. So, Jenna, all right. This is we're gonna start off really nice and easy. We're gonna ease our way into it. What is Jordan's favorite food of all time? Do 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 do.
Favorite food of all time.
Oh, favorite food of all time or favorite food?
Favorite food. Let's do favorite.
Well, I mean, favorite food, would it be of all time? Or favorite food? Favorite food currently.
Yeah, I think currently because it changes.
Okay, favorite food currently. Go ahead.
What? Jordan.
I know.
All right, come on, guys.
Can we say favorite type of food?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel bad. She's gonna get this wrong because it's so subject to change.
It's okay. Don't worry, there's no lives on the line. You guess wrong.
I don't know.
Just guess something.
This isn't right, but whatever.
I love the confidence. All right, let's see the screen. Woo! Sushi, you guys got it right.
Are you serious?
Boo! Yay! There you go. Wipe them up.
I was so excited.
See, you guys know each other better than you think. All right, so Jordan, now you're on the hot seat.
All
right. If Jenna could get married to one celebrity right now, who would it be? And it could be big time celebrity. It could be Insta celebrity. It could be anyone, any type of celebrity or athlete, anything like that.
Okay.
I have no idea if I'm spelling this right.
I don't. Oh. I don't even think my answer is right.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
not. We're gonna have different answers for this.
Because you might be more right than what I'm about to say.
All right, let's see. All wrong. So wait, Justin Bieber.
No, Massimo.
Oh, so who's Massimo?
From 365. He's Italian and beautiful.
Okay.
He's like an Italian stallion.
So you just tell who she likes.
You're right.
All right, Jenna. This was your question, but it's for both of you.
Okay.
So Jenna, who got in trouble the most as a child? Who was always in timeout? Oh, they're going right to the drawing boards. No hesitation. No hesitation whatsoever. Full confidence. Jenna. I feel like I knew that answer.
I was just
the worst. Her tantrums growing up were terrible.
like I just didn't take no for an answer. She was actually more of like, you were bad. Like you snuck around a lot.
Like in high school.
But I was like,
All right.
I never did anything like that. I didn't like it when my parents told me
She's just a
no.
brat.
Okay. Exposed. All right, Jordan. So, how old was Jenna when she had her first kiss?
Oh God.
And you can either say age or like grade.
Okay.
So no, if you don't remember the exact age or grade.
Hold on. I gotta think. Hold on.
Oh my god. No, I saw yours, and
So-
you're right. It was middle school. It was 8th grade, so I was 14.
Okay, there you
I
go.
said
So you're
freshman in high school.
How do I know you better than you know
I
you?
don't know. I forgot.
Oh my God.
My first makeout was freshman.
okay, juicy.
Let me tell you something, okay? I remember vividly being in our shared bathroom at home and finding out from my friend who had a little sister that was Jenna's age that Jenna kissed a kid named Chris in the bus loop at school. And she
It's always the bus
And
loop.
I was
It's
like,
always the bus
Jenna?
loop.
I'm like, Jenna, I heard what you did at school today. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
Was it before, after school? Like, you know,
After
my
school.
mom.
after school we all get a little froggy, you know?
Oh, I got all the scoop. I got
All right, so, oops, excuse me. All right, so then Jenna now, then who was Jordan's first crush? And this could also be like a celebrity. This could be just a person in.
Jenna, you gotta think young.
I know celebrity and
Yeah, I could think
No,
young
think actual person.
my very first crush, and my
thinking
family
actual
still makes
person?
fun of it. My very
know
first
who
crush
it
was
is.
Aladdin.
A what?
Aladdin.
Crickets. And I'm not joking. My family still makes fun of me for it.
Serious? Oh my god,
I
that's
was
funny.
like 7 and I had a crush on Aladdin.
I know.
Aladdin, excuse me.
Can I put two? They were like simultaneous.
Sure, there's no rules. It's Friday.
Yeah, I'm putting 2 as well. This is so funny.
I Adam Wood or Ian. There you go. You got not only 2 answers, but both of them were
And
right.
the worst part is she was literally 8 years old and these men were 30. Okay, and they were my dad's friends.
Oh my God.
Ian.
Are they still friends with your dad now?
No, Ian was my dad's friend.
Ian was my dad's friend.
Adam was our
my
camp counselor.
Oh,
And
Obsessed.
she was obsessed with Adam. Like,
I love it. All right, last one for Jordan. Jordan, and if Jenna could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? It could be to live, it could be to vacation, it could be just to fly in, fly out. Where would it be?
Did you put 2?
Greece or Bora Bora? Greece. Ding 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 ding.
Hey!
I think you guys only got 1 wrong. I think out of that whole out of all those questions. So, all right, there you go. Yeah, there you have it. The
Wow.
Berman Sisters. They know each other, and I think it's safe to say that Jordan knows
me better
all.
than I know myself. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, when we come back, we are going to go. My favorite one, my favorite game that we have today is Guess That Pizza, because as you guys know, the TBT Empire, we've got TBT Global, TBT Airlines, TBT Pizza. So we're going to have you guys try a few slices, and you're going to pick your favorite. Okay?
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Love it.
Let's get into the tasty portion of today's podcast. It's cheat day officially here at TBT Podcast. So we're going to guess that pizza. We're going to give you guys 4 options here of different kinds of pizza in the area. And then you're going to have to just guess your favorite, actually.
Okay.
So no, you're not going to have to guess which one. We just want to know out of 1, 2, 3, and 4, which one was your favorite. Okay? So competitor, go ahead. Put there we go right there.
Oh my God,
all right, let's go ahead and start
No
with
close-ups.
yeah.
Okay. This is
Don't worry. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that little square pepperoni one right there. Let's start with that one. Contestant number 1, go ahead and take a little bite of that one. By the way, I feel very left out. No pizza for me, but it's okay. And that one doesn't have a crust. That one's like a, what do they call it when you cut it in the square? It's like a thin crust type.
I like that.
It's really good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go with the I guess because the 2 skinny ones look pretty similar. So let's go with the one in the middle.
Okay.
Yours is in the middle too. Yep. That one. Yep. Go ahead, go with that one. Nice undercarriage here. We need to at Stool Presidente. 1 bite, everybody knows rules.
This pizza's so
Pretty tasty. Okay.
I just like it all.
I know.
I
know.
literally any pizza I feel like is so good. Okay.
What is that phrase? They say pizza's like sex. It's never bad,
never-
but there's just some
right.
that's better than others.
Right.
Right? Is that the
No,
phrase?
that's
Something
so
like
true.
that.
There's
It's like
never
you can
bad
never.
pizza.
Yeah, you can. It's just some that are better than others.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
This is a PG-13 or rated R podcast officially now. Okay, let's go ahead with that second square one. The one that looks almost like it has like Parmesan or like oregano or something on there. That one looks pretty good too.
It all looks just so good. Okay, come on.
I'm like trying to work around it.
That one looks like it has like a little like a different like a garlic flavor or
Okay.
something.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Final one is the little tiny
No, you know why I
plastic
like that one? I feel like I've had it.
Okay. All right. So now that we've tried them all,
Oh my god.
let's go ahead. So 1, 2, 3. Which one was your favorite? Cheesy bread is the favorite. Or excuse me. Well, I'm calling it cheesy bread.
Yeah.
She's going in for seconds, folks. She's going in for seconds. I mean, I know it's tough.
Well, you know
I'm
what?
like between 1 and 3.
I think that you guys are playing a little trick here, and I think that these
Well,
are
us,
from the
no.
same place.
Us, no, we would never do that.
I feel like they're all TBT.
Guys.
I think they're on to us. Guys. We just ordered different menu items from TBT Pizza.
Oh my
So, I mean, come on, we can't support other
No.
pizza places.
Honestly,
Okay, you know what?
There's just different
It's all really, really, really good.
I think the better thing, because we know they're all TBT, I feel like the better thing to do would be to rank them. Like say
Okay, rank.
1,
All right, let's
2,
go.
3,
Rank.
and 4 would
No,
be.
but
I don't know.
I'm gonna finish all of this.
Go,
Okay,
go
so-
at it. Go off.
I would say, honestly, the square pepperoni is 1 for me. The cheesy one is 2. This one is 3.
They're all different for me.
So good.
I like the cheesy bread one the first, and then the pepperoni, and then this one.
Well, I'll tell you viewers what.
Yeah.
TBT's got some good pizza.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
No, honestly, they're all so good, and the only reason I'm not eating the rest is because your girl gets really bloated really quickly, and I can't.
I feel you. I feel you. All right.
Jenna does it. Jenna can eat 2 boxes of pizza.
I will cut after that one.
We'll do our TBT.
Okay, but so can we order this? Like if we...
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
So we our store is in Boca Raton. It's right around the street from our office. We
Okay.
deliver from Delray to Deerfield, and the number to call is 561 TBT 4444.
Okay, now we know.
I'm remembering that.
Now we know. Put it in your phone.
Okay, now that we got the fattening stuff out of the way, we got the pizza. Let's flip flop now. So you guys are in amazing shape. You look phenomenal. So you clearly work out. You do something to stay healthy and fit. Like, what do you guys do? Everyone has their own thing. Everyone does. Some people like weights. Some people like yoga.
Yeah.
What do you guys like to do? What does your workout routine look like?
So I'm really big on cardio. I'm trying to get more into weights because like I like I want to like grow my butt and stuff like that. But I just love cardio because it just makes me feel like I love sweating.
love a good
it makes
sweat.
me feel so good. But I usually whenever I work out, like I start off by running a mile or 2, and then I do I make sure to do legs every day. Honestly, even if I'm doing arms that day, like I make sure to do some type of legs.
Right.
And then I'll maybe end it with like another little run.
More power to you. I'm not a runner at all. I can't run.
She's not either.
I can't do it. I'm in shape, but I cannot run at all whatsoever.
She can't work out in the morning. She's a night. So like when she gets home from school, she works out. I'm a morning person.
What do you do?
So I actually just started within the last month, Orange Theory.
Oh.
And I love it.
That's like they do circuit type stuff,
They do
right?
circuits, and so I feel like I'm really like getting my cardio in. I'm getting my weightlifting in. Like it's a good mix of everything, and I've been 8 times this week. Like I go to 2 classes a day sometimes. Like I just love it. I feel like it keeps me on my game.
Yeah.
Because I went through a rut where I just was not motivated, and I was like, I just need to pay to get motivated. I don't know if I don't have money coming out of my wallet, I'm not going to be motivated to like
do something. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing.
That's a lot of people though too. It's like sometimes people don't even need a trainer or they need a trainer for accountability, even though they don't know how to work out.
Yeah. But
Trainers need trainers too, you know.
We always eat healthy. Like we don't call it a diet. We just live a really healthy lifestyle, and I feel like that's a huge part of it. Too.
Like eating intuitively, I always say. Yeah. You're never like restricting. You're just like you're eating when you're hungry. You're stopping when you're full. You know it's
and just
unhealthy.
Eating clean foods. Like I have psoriasis and another autoimmune condition, so I'm really conscious about what I put in my body, and I would say more conscious than her, but she's also very so I think just filling your body with good food is just as important as working out.
Oh, I think actually it's even more important than working out. You can have an amazing body without ever stepping foot into a gym just by like what you eat.
Yeah.
And especially as you get older too, you know, it's like if you get it, you keep up with it now, and then it's like it's a lot easier to just kind of like maintain a healthy lifestyle as opposed to like having to lose weight. Because that's when you have to diet, and that's not fun. Boo, tomatoes. And so what do you guys do? You do anything to like de-stress? Like if you're just like overwhelmed, and you probably have this right now, you're wedding planning, so, and you, I'm sure, probably get stressed.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I helped you a lot with this.
Yeah, well, what do you guys do? Like, is there something, because honestly, I need to write this down because I'm stressed all the damn time.
So, this is actually, Jordan, I give a lot of credit to her because last year, like, I was just in a really bad spot mentally. Like, I was just so stressed and stuff happened, and I was just like, I was just not in a good spot mentally, and like every little thing would like, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so annoyed by that. I was just like kind of being negative, and like
it's not seeing the positives.
So like I think it was like December, like I made a huge switch, and like she helped me, like she like bought me all these positivity books, and
it's a mindset shift.
Yeah, it's all about your mind, and so like now I just like, I don't know, like I will at night like go in my room, read my positivity,
light a candle.
You need. Me too.
I like light candles. I like play my music.
Big candle girl right here.
Yeah,
big candle girl.
And just like reading, just like positive
No, that it really is. It's all about your outlook.
Yeah.
There can, something can happen bad to somebody, and if they go, oh my God,
Yeah.
everything's out to get me, woe is me, I'm the victim.
And that was me.
Yeah, and then it's like
Unfortunately-
your outlook has to change.
Unfortunately, for a lot of people, it has to do with the environment you grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't grow up around very positive
Mm-hmm.
influences, you're not going to be a positive person. So fortunately for me, my fiance came into honestly both of our lives. He's a very positive person and kind of instilled that in me, and I instilled it in her. But as far as de-stressing goes, like that's my
my de-stress is go in my room,
Yeah.
light the candle, play the music, and just like lay
chill.
in bed.
For me,
Yeah.
it's reading
Unwind.
a book. Yeah, I read books. It kind of like puts me into a different
Any
reality,
good ones that
and
you want to recommend that you've
Oh my
read
God.
recently?
Colleen Hoover is a
I keep hearing. I keep hearing about
amazing
her.
writer.
All of her books, so just her in general.
It's just like I mean, if you're into that kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? Like I cry at every book, and like I just because like it's very, it's not all emotional, but she just does a really good job of getting all of your emotions going, anger, happiness, sadness. But the point is, you feel like you're kind of escaping the reality and getting out of whatever stressful situation you're in, kind of putting yourself into something else. So
Yeah,
feel like
I need to get better at reading, but just like you had said, I'm very similar to you, where I'm like, go, like, and I get antsy and I can't really like settle down. I'm like squirrel,
Yeah.
when I see something. So I need to get better at it.
Yeah.
But
Netflix
I feel
is
you on
always
that.
a good de-stressor too.
I do.
Netflix,
I love it. I mean, like, I love a good documentary too.
Yeah.
I love history and all that.
See,
kind
I
of
can
stuff.
watch that,
Yeah,
like real stuff.
yeah.
That interests me, but like if it's just like
Fluff.
fake, like I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
So I have, because Jenna, obviously you have a large following on TikTok. While I find this actual TikTok, I'm going to have them play it on the screen right here so everyone can see what we're talking about, and then we're going to get your comments on that. Okay, so this TikTok went absolutely crazy viral, and I'm not going to lie, when I first saw it, I was like, I get it. Like, I actually don't get it, but I love it, and I've watched it hundreds of times. I've downloaded the song now at this point, and I love this dude. All right, so we're going to go ahead. You guys have seen it.
no.
Who hasn't seen that? Honestly,
I literally love that guy. Like I love him. That was me all around the house. I was like, my shit dumb. Like,
I know. So I was saying, I still say it. It's just like in like with the Yeti. I mean, it's just like chef's kiss. It's just, and then the girls in the background. It's amazing.
I know. I love it.
What do you think? Like when you first saw that, and I don't know if you saw it earlier on when it wasn't as viral, or if you saw it when it was like already crazy.
Yeah.
I saw it. I was way behind. I saw it like a month after, and like I'm thinking, I'm like, how does this have so many views? But then I'm like, I caught myself like rewatching it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is why. This is why.
I think honestly, it's just that he's like
Being himself.
a hot dad.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
like a hot dad, but he has the vibe.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's just like
Yeah.
he's chilling. He's
Yeah.
like
That's
I
for
don't know.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
What
Part of it,
I think
but-
for me is because he's holding this American flag Yeti. Clearly he's a very like clean cut little
Yeah.
white looking
Yeah.
dad. He's got a wedding ring on, his sunglasses, and he's having a good time. So I feel like it was unexpected for him to just be like so smooth with it. Like he knew the song when the beat dropped, and he was so smooth that it was like so
That's-
natural.
Most dads aren't like smooth like
right.
that.
Yeah,
well,
they're
that's what
not.
I mean. Not by just saying he's a hot dad, like saying like he's a unique dad.
Like even
Yeah.
you can't even really tell his face, but because
No.
he's
Right,
that
right.
smooth,
It was the energy.
It was
Right.
like
It was like that
hot.
BDE.
Yeah.
Like it was like, like I'm vibing and I'm having a good time. And
Exactly.
like the way that it happened, because it was just on a float. Then I got
Right,
really
right,
invested.
right,
I was like,
right.
what is going on?
Yeah.
And it was just on a float. They
just like so happened.
They
to
just so
catch it.
happened to
Yeah,
catch it.
Right.
Yeah.
They posted it and just blew up. Now this
Yeah.
guy's life has changed.
Oh yeah.
I just saw Kevin
just
Gates.
said-
Yep.
he was
On
like,
the way
yeah.
here, it's very weird you brought that because on
Yeah.
the way here we were talking about it. I don't know why, but I
You
was
were-
like,
you were
Jordan.
reading my mind.
Yeah, I was like, Kevin Gates just had a concert somewhere, and they literally brought him out in the same
Yes,
outfit.
yes,
Like,
yes. Like I said, this guy now is like verified now, and it's like
Yeah.
it just takes that one.
crazy.
So like I wanted to kind of I used that video in particular because it stood out to me that like it only sometimes takes like one. It's almost like your
all it
big
takes.
break.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about like social media in general, and like especially since TikTok has come around and gotten so crazy big that now everyone's just trying to go viral, everyone's trying to do things.
Yeah.
But like what is your take on that? Like how do you think that like, things go viral, good and bad? And like what do you guys think of like the culture nowadays of like everyone just trying to go viral and become famous?
So
You know what I mean? Like what do you guys think, like for example, I had a video go viral for bad reasons our producer knows about this, and I was very new to TikTok. I had literally no followers. It was my first TikTok, and I was just duetting somebody.
Okay.
And it was like, I'm just kind of like, it was, long story. I'm duetting this mom making these elaborate lunches, whatever, and I'm like sitting there drinking a cocktail. I'm like, what? Who has the time for this? And I'm like, you know, basically like making fun of myself.
Yeah.
It blew up. Excuse me. It blew up, and some people were like, "Oh my God, funny, relatable." You know, I wasn't making fun of her, but then the other people were like, "Karen, you're making fun of her. You're a shitty mom."
So social media, and we've both learned this because I don't have as big of a following on TikTok as she does, but I post more like
real stuff.
I post every day, like legal related stuff. Like right now, I'm posting about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Oh yeah.
I post about sometimes just my life or like things
every
happening.
day.
She does more just like dancing stuff, so she doesn't really bring out the controversy. She just has guys that are like, "Oh, you're hot,"
or then the vice versa, the people hating.
Yeah,
Exactly. There's
Well,
always
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
you do
haters
have
for it.
haters.
I have a lot. Yeah.
but
I
it
hate
just shows that like people are always going to have a problem with everything, and if you're gonna put yourself out there, you just kind of have to be willing
okay with it.
to take it. Like I mean, as you guys know, I'm a lawyer, and people come at me all the time because I don't maybe look like a typical lawyer, and they'll like question my credentials, or they'll like make a comment on how I look, or like, and it's just you're gonna have
like
those
a perfect
people.
example of they'll hate on anything is like they'll see a video of like me, I don't know, dancing, whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, like, do you do anything with your life, or you just like you just like dance and make videos? Like, go do something, get a job." And then there'll be videos of like us, how like I'm gonna be a PA and she's a lawyer, and then they'll be like, "Ooh, how cool! Like, how cool are you guys? Congrats!
You guys haven't
like,
accomplished
you have a
anything,
career,
but
like
like,
making
what
fun
are
of
you
us."
guys
And it's
gonna,
like
like-
whether
It's like
we
pick
have
one.
a career
Yeah.
or we don't,
Yeah.
there's gonna be people who hate.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah,
No,
it's-
everyone just always has something to say. Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah.
Mine, now it's like, you know, if I post something, I don't have nearly as many followers, but if I post something, it's like when someone they have hater in the comments, I like kind of like joke back with them or something, or like, you know, but when I was new to it, I was like, it was bad, and I had no
It's hard.
idea.
It's hard at first. I mean, I used to, like, they say clap back. Like, I used to make videos back to the people a lot, and now it's just so...
Yeah.
Like, people do this so much, and it's, like, not even worth my time. But there's definitely, I mean...
Yeah.
That's just, it comes with the territory, you know? But as far as people trying to go viral, I definitely
The
think...
key is to not try.
not
I mean,
try. Like,
not
that's
try. Okay. Yeah.
like, I feel like our favorite people on TikTok, like, are the ones who they're not trying, they're literally just being
Just funny, they're just being
like,
themselves, or
yeah.
This is the reality. Some people have it, some people don't, right? You get
There it
people
is, folks.
that have really good personalities and they're not trying, and that's just who they are. And okay, take Alex Cooper for example. Call Her Daddy podcast. She's got a really captivating personality. She's wild, but she's got a good personality, and she captivated an audience because of it.
Yeah.
She has it. I don't have that. Like I'm just being real. Like her and I can be fun together, and we do have tons of fun together. But I can't like. My genuine personality is not loud and wild and funny and like I'm quiet. So I've found like my niche in social media, which is like I said, posting legal stuff or posting whatever, and that's fine. But everyone has their own thing, and some people are made for it and some people aren't.
I respect that.
And, and some people try, but they're just not made for it.
Yeah. So it's like some people try to be like the dancey, like cute girl, and you're like,
yeah. Or some people try to be the funny people, and you're like, you know, that's not like that's
It's
not
like,
you.
yeah.
You know? Like you're trying to make a joke, but like there's people on TikTok that are just genuinely funny and they do not try at all.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, how do you have this? This is such a gift.
I
Like,
know.
How do you have this? But yeah, I think you either have it or you don't.
yeah. And it's social media as well, but it's one of those things that we just have to live with.
Yeah.
You can talk about the anxiety that comes with having like
There's so many. I mean, we could dedicate a whole podcast to talking about social media.
Well, actually, we are dedicating our next issue of TBT Magazine. Our entire issue is going to be related to social media.
Oh, really?
Influencer, not just influencers and the pretty people. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly with social media and how it really is a necessary evil. But there's people that go viral for the bad reasons, and they're famous for doing cringy things, and then and then people are famous for being amazing, or people are famous for going through life stuff, and it's all over the place. But that issue actually comes out in August, and we're doing another big cover party launch for that too. So stay tuned to hear more.
Okay, awesome. Love that.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I think that I feel like we're new best friends. I've gotten to know you. You guys are amazing. I mean, like, I know you guys were fantastic, and I really, really appreciate you guys coming on. I look forward to following you guys' like adventures. I followed you both actually, and thank you so much. And to everyone watching, thanks for everything. It is Friday. It's freaky. We're feeling good. TBT podcast. We out.
Bye.
I don't know when it starts.
Got money, retarded. Don't want her if it don't clap when she walk.
I'm like literally gonna play this
on her face, but she's super thin.